Hi, I'm Richie Cutie. I'm here today at the Cutie's Corner postgame show at Butler High School after an electric overtime win over Rocky River. I have Bryce Dixon, the defensive tackle, and John Park, defensive tackle, and apparently a halfback today. And blocks. How do you kind of break free of those offensive linemen and get through?
Power, speed, and hands, dominate, and heart.
And now, John, you had 2 rushing touchdowns today. A lot of people up in the broadcast booth were calling you the bus, the rhino, the express, everything out. How did that feel when Hales first told you that you're going to try and bring it into the end zone?
Man, I was excited, man. They talk about me running the ball. I'll go tuck that thing, you know what I mean? My running back went down with a concussion. And, you know what I mean? Big players got to step up and do big things for the team. And I just put the team before myself, put my head down, scored them touchdown.
It looks like this defense has been carrying the team so far after Jamal going down with an injury and putting their defensive players on offense as well. You had a goal line stand at the end to seal the victory. How did that feel afterwards?
It felt amazing. That my team, we put effort into it. Came out with the dub. Man, I ain't gonna lie. It was hard because I just couldn't come off of offense, but I had to, you know what I mean, get back on defense and throw it on me. Me and Bryce, man, hey, that interior is something else. That D-line is something else. That front seven, best in North Carolina. Stamp. Yes, sir.
And that's it from the terrifying tandem up front at the defensive line. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here at the Cutie's Corner postgame show. I'm accompanied with Coach Hales for Butler Varsity. Coming off an electric win tonight in overtime, 14-7. Offense looked a little shaky. Defense really was the main headline of the game. How can you put into words how they did?
Well, I mean, we've been telling these guys this is one of the toughest teams we've ever had. Just mentally tough, physically tough kids, and that was on display tonight. Once we lost Jamal, I think 4 plays into the game, and with that went about half our game plan, probably a little bit more. So it just took these guys just to fight and scratch and claw and do what they had to do and just try to get out.
Now, with Jamal, you said leaving in the first quarter, decision to put John Park in, your defensive lineman, in at running back. Did it ever cross your mind of the fridge in '85 Super Bowl?
No, not quite. But John's a really good athlete. He's a big kid. But he's a really good athlete, and he's been playing all over the place. He's been playing all 4 spots on the D line. He's playing some linebacker. We played him at tight end, at fullback, at running back. But he's a kid that we just trust. We just trust him because he works, and he's a tough kid and he's a determined kid. So. That was kind of an easy decision to go to him down here in the goal line.
Now, if you were to give him a nickname out of the 3 choices I have, the Rhino, the Express, or the Bus, which one would you give him?
Well, the Bus is already taken. I think I'll go with Rhino for him. We'll give him a Rhino name.
Now, you're carrying a 2-game win streak into the next game at home against Porter Ridge. And how do you kind of feel with the confidence that this bunch has with the 2 wins after coming off a really bad stretch? How do you feel your chances are in this next game?
We love our chances. Anytime we put any of our 11 guys out on the field, I like our chances. Just like I said, they're a bunch of tough, scrappy kids that are going to do what it takes to win a ball game. So more so than looking, to put a winning streak together just for us every week, it's try to go 1-0.
Hi, I'm Richie Cutie. I'm here today with the Great Wall of Butler, the varsity offensive line for Butler Varsity.
Anthony Carter Jr., offensive line, defensive line.
Leo Redondo, offensive line, defensive line.
Carter Meadows, offensive line.
Holton Watson, offensive line.
Chris Locklear, offensive line.
Trey Richburg, offensive line, defensive line.
Muhammad Alta here, offensive line.
We have the Butler Varsity offensive line here, otherwise known as the Great Wall of Butler, and we wanted to ask them, what do you want people to know about you as a player and as a person?
As a player, I'm going to dominate you in the classroom. As a person, I am more than an athlete.
As a person, I'm a great person, and as a player, if you're not with me, you're against me.
As a person, I'm a nice guy and I'm academic, and as a player, I feel bad for you.
As a person, I'm a fun-loving and caring guy, but when it comes on the field, I turn that off, and you better watch out.
We wanted to know what you're like as a player and as a person.
In the classroom, I try my hardest, and on the field, I try even harder.
As a person, I think I'm cool, calm, and collected, but on the field, straight dog.
As a person, I get it done in the classroom, and as a player, I'm very disciplined.